Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another blind commentary. And today I'm reacting to yet another top 10 list from WatchPony.com. Now, it's been pretty soon since the last one of these that I did, sooner than I would have thought I'd be getting back around to doing another one. But this one has been requested so much that I just thought I'd go ahead. And I can understand why this particular one has been requested so much. It is the top 10 My Little Pony ships, and yeah, it's definitely known that I do like to ship the ponies, so I'm sure people are eager to see my take on this. And they probably have an expectation of how I'm going to react to certain inclusions and exclusions from the list. But it's probably not going to be as dramatic as some people might think, since I already do have a certain expectation myself of what's going to be included here. And, yeah, I don't expect them to actually include the best ship, Raredash, since it's really not as high profile as some. It's not something that's ever been super popular in the fandom. It's more popular now than it's ever been, thanks to Rarity Investigates and more art being drawn of it and stuff, but even still, it's not something that's really just something that people would think of when they think of My Little Pony ships, unless they're me. And on the same token, I do expect that there probably will be included my least favorite MLP ship, my no TP, I believe they call them, Flutterdash, since it is something that is all over the place in the fandom, and yeah, that's probably going to make the list somewhere. Hopefully not too high, or I might get mad at that, but it'll be on there, I'm pretty sure. And really what I'm more eager about is what the other ships will be. I hope there are some good ones that I like Lyrabon and Sunlight and some of the other ones that are cool. Though I guess we'll see what's on the list. Hopefully it's a good list. Anyway, let's get started. Okay. And here we go. WatchPony.com. Still liking that intro graphic. Oh, Doctor and Derpy, that's one that should be on the list. Cute ship. Though I didn't really become a fan until Slice of Life. That made me
They're the ships that
finally get it. Oh,
fandom.
We got a female narrator this time. That's different.
And we're counting down our picks for the top 10 My Little Pony ships.
Spike and Rarity shouldn't be one.
Celebrate the union between Applejack Apple and Rainbow Deering Awesome Dash.
For this list, we're including the couples fan-made.
Probably a bit soon to include Marble
pair
Mac.
two characters from MLP in a romantic relationship. We are including
Why
both
dancer?
heterosexual and homosexual couples, and we're
Cute.
basing our choices on popularity, appeal, and likelihood of a good relationship.
Haven't you read the fan fictions? We're all lesbians.
Wow.
Number 10, Rainbow Pie.
Okay. It's pretty cute. Not one of my favorites, but it's cute.
Kicking off our list is the fun couple that pass the time pulling pranks and having fun. We love this pair of troublemakers because they got the innocent appeal of the fun couple who's always going for adventures instead of typical dates.
Oh, that's adorable.
Pinkie Pie, you are so random.
Fix Like, the incredibly dense mind of Rainbow Dash, pokes fun at the scenario of why Pinkie is so affectionate towards Rainbow, but Rainbow is too full of herself to notice that Pinkie Pie is crushing on her.
Oh.
You go, Pinkie.
That's pretty nice.
Number 9, Flutterpie.
Already. That's pretty low.
Just between the two of us, it's mostly for Fluttershy. Fluttershy?
This one is actually quite predictable. Discord being exposed to chaos refused to believe friendship, and Fluttershy being the one to introduce him to friendship only makes sense for him to fall in love with her too. Or the other way around. Spending all this time with Discord, Fluttershy sees him in a new light and falls for him.
You know what I see? I see that Discord's far from perfect, but I also see none of you giving him a chance.
Either way, without
Bride of Discord, yeah.
it wouldn't be the Bride of Discord or the sequel, The Daughter of Discord.
I'll get to episode 2 soon, by the way.
Honey!
Number 8, Derpy Hooves. How did the ditzy male mare get paired up with the pony version of the Doctor? Who knows? Maybe it's because they have similar last names. Either way, this couple is one of the most loved couples.
I don't anymore.
It is pretty adorable.
You're a time-traveling pony, and I've accepted that. And also, you're not exactly a pony, right?
Occasionally, Derpy is paired with Carrot Top, and Doc is paired with Roseluck. But most
I haven't
often,
seen much of
it's
Derpy and
always
Carrot
this
Top
genius
before.
Time Lord and the silly
First
Monkey
time
Mother.
really
Creating
hearing
an
of
odd
that.
couple-like ship that we all love.
Hey, Twilight. You're up late.
Just looking over the counterspell.
Number
This is
7,
way too low.
Sunlight. Gaining most of its popularity after the premiere of Rainbow Rocks, Sunset got the hots for the pony princess in her human form.
How's life treating you in Equestria? Any cool new magic spells?
Both characters take on similar roles as each other, so they mix well. And it became the most popular ship in Equestria Girls, or at least with Sunset Shimmer. After the release of Friendship Games, it seemed to have shifted to Sunset and Sci-Twi, but kind of the same thing. Similar minds, love alike.
I still like Sunset with the original, with the Princess Twilight. Prefer it. The Sci-Twi Sunset is okay.
Number 6,
Ugh.
Flutterdash. Shipping these two
At least it's not number 1 or something.
Can't help but see them complement each other very well.
Come on, Fluttershy! Cider season's about to start!
Rainbow teaches Fluttershy how to stand up for herself, and Fluttershy
Except more often
teaches
she
Rainbow
doesn't.
how and when to be sensitive. Episodes like Hurricane Fluttershy or Tanks for the Memories show a great dynamic with these two.
Look, Fluttershy.
What about Dragonshy, though? Or
butterfly migration with you.
Trade ya.
So now it's your
Or-
turn to watch the dragon migration with me. You owe me.
That, and shippers love the valiant hero that stands up for the shy little filly scenario.
I'll do it. You will? I will. You're game? I'm game. All right.
Number 5, Rarajack.
Another ship I'm not really a fan
Another
of.
odd couple-like ship. The rustic apple farmer and the elegant fashionista likely got their start with the episode Look Before You Sleep.
I look awful. Thanks.
The beauty of this pair is that they're often portrayed loving new things they discover about each other without wanting to change the other person.
I know it's not the pie tin you were after, but I hope you like it.
AJ is still messy and Rarity is still fussy.
That episode.
But they don't care enough to think any less of each other.
Somehow, some way, Rarity's ear-to-ear smile made Applejack die a little inside.
Number 4, Apple Dash.
Okay.
One of the first and definitely one of the strongest ships to date.
I didn't think it was as
Appledash likely
popular
started
these
with
days.
The episode Running of the Leaves.
Applejack, if you're scared, you can just admit it. You don't need to put your hoof around me.
Doesn't help that both of these two have the most tomboyish moments from the main cast. Shippers often love this idea of two mares who don't know too well about romance suddenly realize that they have been in love with each other the whole time and are nervous if the other one loves
It's
them.
kind of cute.
You don't need
No
to put your
real
hoof around me.
Complaints about
But
Apple Dash.
I'm over here. Get your filthy hooves off my girl, you ghost! Huh? My hero.
Number 3.
Do not approve.
Twilight and Rainbow Dash.
Toy Dash is really cute. I actually like that one.
The Egghead and the Athlete. This is one of, if not the most written ship online and the most drawn ship on DeviantArt. We absolutely adore this couple because of the amount of layers for possibilities this couple has. The scenarios and quirks that both characters play with
That
work
moment.
the best against each other.
She's a lot like you. Adventurous, fierce, and undeniably, unquestionably, unstoppable.
And with stories like Flying High, Falling Hard, just makes this ship
Oh yeah,
hard
that
to
video.
see.
Now stop thinking about that. Outside of the film, you can handle me.
Number 2.
Okay,
Barbie
yeah,
and
that's the
Octavia,
one.
The musical duo that is inspired purely by their design. This is one of the best ships because its Vinyl and Octavia are both personalities developed by the Brony fandom, giving complete
Does that
freedom
really
to work
make
with.
them
Maybe
one of the
One
best?
of the, if not the, most accepted shipping in the fandom, and at the same time amazingly consistent in its presentation.
We often make Octavia uptight and polite to contrast against Vinyl's wild and loud lifestyle. To top it off, their favored VAs, Noacking and Eileen Monty, also have a close friendship with each other in real life.
That looks fun.
Making their music an awesome love song of two genres of music. Before the number 1 pick, let's take a look at a few honorable mentions.
Okay. Button Bell. Oh, didn't even make the list. Well, yeah. There we go! Honorable mention at least. Thank you for that.
Also, before, we would like to give a quick shout out to our guest voice for this week's
Oh, that's Whoopcake. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Whoopcake, voice actress and singer in the fandom, most notable for my fan
Didn't recognize her.
of the Dazzlings from Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks and
Just
Sunset
because
Shimmer.
when I hear her,
And
she's
my
always
Equestria
doing
Girls parodies.
character
Check
voices.
them out if you want to, but if you don't like language, stay clear away. Number
And
1,
then, yeah, obviously.
Lyra and Bonbon. Taking number 1 spot.
What else
is a
could
ship that
number
has
1
been
be?
Inspired purely by the fact that these two ponies are always standing next to each other.
With you by my side, I knew we'd get it done in time.
Fan projects galore for these two ponies being the perfect couple.
Wouldn't ask when you're as desperate as I. Road to the sun. Don't ask why when it's Lyra and Bonbon.
The other strong point is that Lyra and Bonbon almost never get paired with anyone else, except with each other, unlike everyone else on this list.
That's very
and with
true.
The recent release of Slice of Life and the Friendship Game shorts, all is fair. The studios practically confirmed it canon.
Best friends forever!
Do you agree with our list?
Yes! Yes, of course I will marry you!
No.
Do you want to see fall in love? Let us know in the comments. But for more heart-throbbing top 10s posted every week, be sure to subscribe and check out watchpony.com for official voting and more.
Thank you for watching. And again,
Fluttershy
a big
and
thanks
Starlight.
to our guest narrator,
That's weird.
Whoopcake. Be sure to check her channel out, and you may now look away.
Oh, sure. I'd love to go out sometime. You give me a call anytime. Stop being unattractive and boring.
Yeah, that's really sticking it to the Flash Sentry Twilight shippers. Well, honorable mention. I'm really glad to get that much at least. I wasn't expecting anything for Rare Dash, so just seeing that made me happy. And sure, Flutterdash had to be included too, but even though I don't approve, I at least understand, since it is popular, and it's not going to stop being popular even though it's terrible. But yeah, this was a good list. Definitely included the right ships. Lyra Bond deserved the top spot. I'd have maybe changed the order a little, lowered Octoscratch on the list, put Sunlight a bit upward, but it included the right stuff. It had the ships that deserved to be there for the most part. Lots of Rainbow Dash ships, though. I think all of our main 6 options were on the list, either on it or in the honorable mentions, in the case of the actual best of them. But that's interesting. I didn't know Apple Dash was as popular as it used to be. I rarely see it these days. Though maybe it's just that all the people I know ship Applejack with Rarity, much to my annoyance. Also, it's interesting that there were only 2 straight ships on the list. Just the Fluttercord and the derpy Doctor ship, and that's it. Definitely speaks to the shipping taste of most people in the fandom. And yeah, this was also just a really well presented video. I like that they went with a guest narrator in Whoopcake. She did a really good job and made this very entertaining. Hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.